Then you get to pick as many or as few that you want to keep, shuffle the other ends, and then draw back up.
Makes you want to keep them though.
So you start with only two money a turn. So you want to keep like all your expensive stuff. Like if you're looking for cards with dice, you're looking for 2 or less, so you can play it on the first turn.
Okay. So anything with like a high number, you'd probably get rid of.
Early on, yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
Then you just pick another one. Take a spot essentially.
Yep. So then we roll to decide which battlefield we get to use. So I've got 3. You've got 5. So you get to pick now. So if you take your one, I get 2 shields, and you go first.
Okay.
You take my one, I go first, and you get 2 shields.
So what, like, who claims the person who goes first?
So when you're done doing everything in your turn, one of your actions can be I claim the battlefield, and that's when you get the effect.
So like mine would, so that's off my.
So if you pick your battlefield, this one goes away.
Yeah.
And then anytime someone claims a battlefield, they use that effect.
So you would remove that dice from your own or from your other people?
It can be anywhere. It's just a character die. So a character die is any dice with the...
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, we'll roll with that one.
Roll with that one?
Yeah.
So that means I get 2 shields, so I can put wherever I like. So I'm going to put 1 on each one. And you get to go first.
So you essentially just pick something and
So
do
you
it.
pick one thing. So you can activate a character, play an upgrade or play a card, or resolve dice once they've rolled in.
So if I put a card down, you just go attach it to something.
So this one's different.
So what's this one?
Because it's got support. This actually would be its own thing.
Oh, it's its own entity.
But it also costs 3 money.
I don't have 3 money, so I can't play it.
Correct.
Alright. So something like that is an action.
You could.
You could add that to something.
So this is an event.
Oh, fuck's sake.
So you got.
I hate learning new things. Oh yeah, upgrade abilities, events.
So you got
right.
upgrades, supports, and events. Events are like you play them and they go straight to your discard.
Yeah.
They're a once-off thing. Upgrades go on characters. Supports just hang out by themselves.
Right, yeah. Which makes sense. Alright. But then when I add it on, I lose these 2.
Yep. So this one has what's called a restriction. You can only go on a blue character.
That's fine. That's okay.
Yep.
That's cool. Gotta learn this shit.
I'm going to pay 1 and play BB-8. I didn't get his dice.
Fucking BB-8. He's quite useless in this one.
This is the only game I've used him in. It comes in the starter set, and then like every second pack that you pull is aggravating. So it's my action, so it's back to you.
Oh, it's easy. Keep going back and forth.
Yep.
So events, but what happens if you don't have any more?
Well, then you can't play the money.
And I can't play?
So at this point, if you get your immobilized dice out.
Okay, so each thing comes with a dice.
Yep. So if it's got these pictures on the side, that means it's a dice. Yep. So your other action is you activate a character and roll their dice in.
Right, yeah.
So that's where you tap them and roll.
And then roll their dice.
Trusty Stormtrooper blanks.
They got a few of those, don't they?
They have 2. It's more than the average area. I'm going to activate 3.
And you put shield on them.
I have, because you picked your battlefield. So to offset that, I get 2 shields.
And then how do you get more money?
So this is like a resource side.
Yeah.
So if you roll that, you can get more money.
Okay.
And then
you
once
can
we
keep-
start,
can
once
you
we
keep
start,
rolling this
Nope. So once you've done everything, you would claim the battlefield.
Yeah.
The other person can finish their turn and then they pass. We draw back to 5 and we start again. And you get 2 more money out of it.
Okay. So then I'm gonna have to do this one.
So you get to roll this again.
So I don't roll those.
You roll all of it.
Oh.
Because it's attached to him, you roll all the dice attached to him. Play BB8. So that's a resource.
So you just pick one and you add another one to your pile.
Yep, so this would add 1.
Yeah.
The blue one, I can resolve them together and get 2.
Right. Like cash them in.
Yep. So if you don't like what you've rolled, you can discard a card and then re-roll it as many dice as you like.
Like
Out of your hand, any card you can just go, discard.
Just one at a time though?
One at a time. You don't get to draw again.
You don't?
No, so you discard a card and you can re-roll dice.
Right.
You get as
Any?
many or as little as you want out of your dice.
You're the taller.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So you've got a special, you got some shields, and trusty stormtrooper play.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my 2 money. Yep. I'm rich.
Damn you, child. Well, you can't do anything, so this is how I'm rolling in my
You can
life.
resolve that. So this is his special ability. So this lets you pick a card out at random from my hand, and its value does damage to one of my
Right.
characters.
Just so we take that one here.
Yep. So you pick a character.
Finn.
Finn, and then you pick a card.
This one.
Yep. So then you look at the cost. So it's 1. So it does 1 damage to him.
Thank you, shield.
I'm going to pay 2 resources. Give Finn a Stormtrooper Blaster. Jeez, very nice.
And these are shields, aren't
They're
they?
shields, so you can resolve them to get these.
At any time, or is it like as an action?
As an action, you can resolve one of your sides. So it's
My turn now.
Yep.
So I'll do that.
Yep. So you can put 2 on 1. So you can split individual dice. But you can't split a value on a dice.
So I can put one there and one there.
Yep.
Which is probably my smartest idea.
I'm going to activate Finn. More blanks.
Alright.
So if you think you're done with your turn, you can claim. Stuff to do. So if you claim, it means that you do nothing else for the rest of the turn, but I can still do stuff. But you get to remove one of these dice if you do.
Like just take one randomly
It just
away.
gets taken away. So you do that. I'm going to discard and reroll my 2 dice. I'm going to take another resource.
Look at you. Rich man.
Money. I'm going to do my special. The special here forces you to take 2 damage, and you can put it wherever you want on your characters.
Right. Oh, for me?
Yep. Because they shoot a lot but aren't accurate.
So which one?
So they're the ones. So this is 1 damage, this is 3 damage.
Okay. And then you just whack it on a person.
Yep, but if you've got shields, you can take shields instead.
Yo, let's do that.
And I'm going to pay 1 to play defensive stance, which lets me give a character 2 shields. So I'm gonna
Oh yeah,
give 2
I
shields.
kind of see how this works.
So then I'm done, so
Really
I'll pass.
similar, yeah.
And then everything untaps. We get 2 money.
Both of it.
Yep. And then we draw back up to 5.
What
Before
happens
you,
with discarded cards?
they stay there. Before you draw back up to 5, any cards in your hand that you don't want, you could discard.
Right.
So,
Then we can do the same again.
yep. So because you claim the battlefield, you get to start.
I did get another character. So what happens if you draw another character out?
You shouldn't have one in your
Well,
deck.
it's there.
It's there.
I realised I had it.
So what you could do is, because you get 30 points to build your characters,
Yeah.
so realistically you could have your
When I initially first started.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't realise I got another one in there. So found another one.
OP draws over here, draw a royal card.
I'm new. And then we can discard. Oh, thank you. The red ones are the best. Oh, I don't want to try one. No!
You got 3.
I don't want them. You're like, you better eat those.
I paid a whole $3.50 for it, right?
Okay, I will. Don't yell at me. Okay,
Ready to go?
good to go.
Right, so you get start, so you can go through one action.
For one action.
Yep.
So even though he's red, see how this one, okay, so it doesn't say blue
It
character.
doesn't say
only.
blue only, you can put it on anyone.
Okay.
That's an event. That event removes shields off one
Can you take this
character.
one on the game? Can you make sure your cards are in English, mate?
I don't have many ready.
Event cards. So what happens with event cards again?
So you hold them in your hand, and when
Yeah.
you play them, it's a once-off effect. They go straight
Right.
to the discard.
So, okay, so I'm gonna have to do this and then roll this one.
Sure.
Oh, Jesus, that was so stupid.
God damn it,
Are you
Stormtrooper.
playing Yu-Gi-Oh as well?
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z.
I'm going to pay 2 and give Ray stuff to Ray. Ray's ability is when she gets an upgrade, she gets another action. So I can play it, and then I can activate it.
It's Rebel.
Yeah, Ray's pretty fucked. I rolled more money.
Stop it. Stop being a
Money?
greedy cunt.
Money doesn't help when you want damage at some point. So it's back to you.
Me.
Yep. You're making a Broly deck now.
So, if I
Are you
play
looking it up on the
them,
internet?
can't do nothing, right?
Yep.
So remove all shields from my characters.
Yep.
One character.
Yep. So you can remove the 2 off Finn or the 1 off Ray.
She's a bitch. So I'll do this.
Yep. So it goes in your discard.
Oh. Can't use it again.
Yep. I'm going to take 2 money again.
And then, do you pick up another card or not? No.
Not till the end of the turn. So it's back to you.
Oh, look at that. Brilliant.
Money.
Money. What's this one here?
It's his special ability.
And you can use that as an action.
Yep.
Yep.
So when you resolve dice, you pick a symbol and you resolve as many dice of that symbol.
Yep.
So if you had
So
more
this
special
one
shine,
had and this one had, you do both of them.
yep. And in any order that you would want.
Cool, mate.
So I'm going to pay 3 resources
You broke now.
and put Force Throw onto Ray. So because she's already rolled in this turn, I don't get this dice till next turn.
Okay.
Unless you FN, who's the other Beats character.
I bet you got that one too.
Well, I had the full set, but I don't like playing that deck. I play Palpatine. Yeah.
Okay,
That's back to you. Doesn't help me right now.
I know, I'm reading it though.
I rolled the blanks for you, so you don't have to.
So basically I can just pick damage and put it to one of your healers.
What's this one?
Actually, as an action. My
So you do the special, you can pick a character, Then you pick a card from a hand, and they take the damage equal to its cost.
Right. Or I can get a resource, which is probably my wife.
We're going to activate Finn.
Bloody Finn. Okay.
Turn this back to you.
So let's
Most
do-
decks you end up with a lot of hands.
I'll do this one then.
So pick a character,
Finn.
pick a card. So 1 again.
So if a card had 2 damage or 3 damage, that's the amount of damage it's
so
taken.
like that one.
Yeah.
And you can also, like, if you pick a 0 cost, it means it's nothing. So it's a bit
That's so
risky.
sad.
But there's some decks that will run cards with like 5 resource costs, so you do 5 damage.
Yeah.
That's why I played that one when you had the special.
Yeah.
It costs 3, and if you picked it, 3 damage is 30 damage.
So do the cards tell you how many until they die?
That's top right.
Okay.
So Finn's got 10 health, he's taken 1 damage. I'm going to discard a card. Roll these 2. This removes resources.
Okay. So if I use that,
Yep.
I can deal another damage.
Yep.
To just it has to be.
No, you pick someone. Usually it's a good idea to focus a character though.
Yeah, because
If you spread your damage, they'll
no
keep more
point.
dice in play.
Yeah,
Once you
so-
kill a character, they lose their base dice. Any upgrade slots, they lose that. So you get rid of
So
a lot
they
of
lose
dice.
everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sweet. Okay, that makes sense.
I'm going to do 1 damage to the Stormtrooper.
Okay.
Yep. So it's back to you.
I don't think I can do much else here.
So you can discard to reroll the Stormtrooper. You can pass and say I'm not doing anything this round, or you can claim.
Or can you add an event?
You can play an event, yep.
Yeah. So you just put it to the side, don't you? You're like, okay, so you're gonna
So
do
you
that.
put it on your discard?
I'll lose one of those.
Yep, and it rerolls all the dice on the way. So Stormtrooper 1 and all of these ones. So for my action, I'm going to use this focus symbol, which lets me remove that dice and change another dice. So I'm going to get a resource.
And you get to choose what you want.
Yep. And so the reason I'm getting the resource is because you can see this 3 has a resource cost on it. So I have to pay 1 money to resolve that side.
And so that will make up for the gift. To be
Yeah.
able to
So
use
I have to
it.
claim that.
You're a bit broke.
Yeah.
You got no money. Okay. So it's my
Spend money
turn
to
now.
make money. Yep.
So deal damage. Obviously.
Finn, so it goes up 3 damage. I'm going to take my resource. It's back to you.
Oh, I can't even use that. That's ridiculous. Shit. So you can spend the card to roll,
To reroll, but you have no dice in the pool.
so I can't do anything.
So if your turn's finished, you can claim, and that way you go first next turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay my 1, do 3 damage to the Stormtrooper.
So it goes up to full.
There we go, pass. So we untap all our characters. We gain 2 resources.
Even though I have 2 left over.
Yep. You just gain 2 every single end of every turn.
Okay, so I have more money.
And then you can discard first if you want, and then you draw up to 5. But once you draw up to 5, you can't discard anymore. Get rid of all.
Let's just start fresh. Oh, bloody hell. You did a shit job of shuffling these.
Can't see who was good at it.
I love how he's like, I just don't do that. Fuck off, you bitch.
So you got 3 supports. I've got one to the rear, one to the flank, and I've got one to the rear.
Okay, cool.
Cool. So you get to go first.
There's a draw.
Do they all our dice come back up?
Well, they come back, and then we can tap all again. This is like a new turn, so we go through that all again.
But these stay there. So it's my turn. And I can add something to somewhere. I'm going to do, so it's going to cost me 2 of these to add that there.
Yep.
So here's a flat test.
That's all. I'm happy with that.
Oh, sorry, one is one.
Gonna
One is
take
one,
the fin.
sorted. 5.
So because this is a +2,
Yeah.
I can't resolve it without another dice showing a gun like that.
Okay. Right. It's my turn. So we do this game. Oh, yeah. So 2 shields when I want to do them.
So I'm going to play an event, Unpredictable, which lets me reroll 1 dice. So I'm going to reroll fins. And then it's Ambush, and this lets me take an additional action after I play it. So I'm going to take the money.
I'm going to try and have some more money.
Yes.
Okay. Now this is my go. Goes on him.
Yep. Let's make BD8.
So with your support, you can put down a support at any time, right?
Yep.
So as an action, it's going to cost that.
Yep.
In terms of squad or a trade,
I'm going to take Ray.
you can't actually charge.
And then he gets his own dice set.
He doesn't have a dice. This one does that.
How come he doesn't have a dice?
They only have a dice if they have the symbols on there.
Ah, right, okay.
This is a different support
Yeah.
because the action is you can tap it to reroll 1 of your dice.
And then
If it comes up a blank, you do 2 damage.
to you.
Yep.
So it's like an action card.
Yep.
Oh, it's my go, is it?
Yep.
So I'm going to strain and then I get to roll that. Sorry. Oh, great. So to use these, I need resources to use them, and I have no resources, so therefore I can.
So I'm going to pay 1 resource though. I'm going to play Force Misdirection, which is an event. I can choose a symbol showing on one of my blue dice, so I'm going to choose the gun and remove all of an opponent's dice showing that symbol. So I spot this one and then I remove those.
Oh, you're a smart one. Okay.
And that's your action. So the idea is you can remove that dice and change one of my dice to a blank.
Right, let's do that. Just anyone?
Anyone.
So what happens if I change this one? That one?
It does have a blank. Most dice have a blank, there's only a few that don't.
So that means you've lost that ability.
Yeah, so I'd have to re-roll it to get something else. Which I am going to do. Discard, re-roll this one. This one, this one, this one.
gold ring and earrings.
Is that one of your
So it's just a random, just one.
So you can't re-roll them if they're not in the pool because they've been either removed or
Oh, okay, so
resolved.
they've been used, so it's
Yeah.
pointless in playing them.
Well, it stays there for next turn. It just stays in the game. You good?
Yep.
I'm going to pay 1 resource and resolve my 3 damage on the Stormtrooper.
So he gets another 3.
So he takes the 2 shields, and then he'll get 1
another
more.
1. See, that was fun, that there. I'm smart these days. What's a non-unique character?
So a unique character has this diamond next to their name. So Stormtrooper is generic.
Generic. These ones are kind of a bit.
So unique characters you only have 1.
Oh, look, this one, I can play this one. Because it costs me nothing. And then I can do this. Because it's probably going to die.
Well, yeah, that keeps him alive because I'm going to do 2 more damage to him.
Okay, so I take one of those. And one of those. So that's 6. He's only got 1 left.
He's only got 1 left.
So by playing this card as an event, it allows me to reactivate him?
No. So what this one does is there's decks where you can just run a bunch of generic characters. So for example, you could have a bunch of those guys in yours.
As long as you don't go over 30.
As long as you don't go over 30. So normally you would do an action to roll him in, action to roll him in, action to roll him in. This card you play it and you can tap all of them at once and roll all the dice at once.
Right, so that's pretty useless at the moment.
At the moment, yeah.
So what I can do is just go, I give up.
So you can claim and roll to raise dice.
So, okay, so claim.
Yep, so you remove a character die, which this is. So you chuck it back here. Then I'm going to take a resource. And I'm going to pass. So we untap again. You get 2 more money. You can discard any number of cards from your hand.
Does this come back?
Yep, and untaps as well. And you can draw back up.
I'm just gonna go. But you can't discard
After you've drawn.
Alright, okay. I'm starting to get my brain around this.
So you get to go first.
Yep. Who does that?
Yes, so it is a bonus in one way, but when you get your break test,
Right, you know what I'm probably going to do? Let's tuck this guy in because he's probably about to die.
That's fair.
Yeah. Fucking, we got a fucking blank and I don't, oh yeah, I've got resources and stuff. Alright, yeah.
So when you roll them,
Yeah,
you
they go up there.
So I'm going to pay 3 resources.
Fuck you, kid. Fuck you. Mine go again.
Yep.
The dice hate me.
My first roll ever in Destiny was 3 blanks.
So if I activate shield, I can add it to any one of my characters, correct?
So this is the 2 shield side, so you can put 2 onto 1 character. You can't
So if
split the
I
value.
use to try and keep him alive,
I'm going to roll in D8. So reroll 1 dice.
couldn't roll me a blank now, could you?
I'm going to discard a card and reroll these three. Light service special.
He goes, really, what's points like?
Okay. You got one?
Alright, force the opponent to choose and remove one of their dice. This one. And then instead of putting it here, you can put it on the bottom.
So it keeps it active.
Keeps it in, yeah. So I'm going to do my Saber special. So this does 2 unblockable damage. So it'll go through shields.
So I take my shields away.
No, so the shields stay there, you take damage underneath it.
2.
2.
So he's dead now.
He's a little bit dead.
So where do those shields go?
So the shields will go away because the character's defeated.
Okay.
So
And then,
you can flip him face down or you can just move him to the side, either or.
but that doesn't.
That will go to the discard. So there's some upgrades that will have the redeploy.
Right, that's what Kim was going on about earlier.
They can move
today.
across.
And then that you use that.
Yep, and you use that too.
Now I'm down to 1 character. Against you 2. Okay. Slowly making a bit more sense. It's my go, hey?
It is.
So if I spend that, that's times 2, so that gives you 2 damage.
Yep.
Or that's just a little bit slow. Actually, I might. So it costs me nothing to play it. So resolve one of your dice. Is that showing a resource or a card?
It doesn't count as showing resources. It's one of these sides. But that wouldn't do much for you.
I know, it
because
doesn't do anything.
We both have 1 resource.
We're talking 10 million. So
Here.
what I can do is spend this to
2
give
damage.
2 damage to Finn. I'm going to nothing.
Rolling right.
So can I add that to there as an action?
You can.
And then I think it costs me nothing. If attached to character discard this upgrade. Resources upgrade to give character
I'm going to discard for a reroll.
discard to reroll that.
So I'm going to use the special on force throw. So it allows me to remove 1 dice, and you take damage equal to its value. So you take 1 damage.
It's my turn now.
Yep.
You gotta take that one for
You
So
are.
I'll exhaust
Says who?
that.
They're telling me to take it up.
Well, they haven't asked me
I didn't want
at all. So you tap for a shield.
Use that to that.
Yep, so it stays there
Oh, just
until you
turns.
take damage from melee.
Yep, okay.
So it's really good against decks that only use range
Even
damage.
though it's exhaust this to upgrade.
So exhaust just means tap.
Right.
exhaust this tap in this game. I'm going to pay 1 to do 3 plus 2, 5 damage to Carla. So now, because that's melee damage.
That's 4.
Yep. Because that's melee damage, now this will just come.
But I still take the damage?
Yes.
Then that's gone.
Yeah. This one's supposed to be like you're hiding from gunfire. If someone comes up and punches you in the face, hiding doesn't do so good.
It's my turn again. Hey? I can't do anything.
My recommendation would be claim and remove the resource,
Yeah.
so I can't do 2 more damage.
Well, essentially, I'm claiming because I can't move anything.
So you can remove that.
Yep.
So now I can't claim the resource to resolve that. So I'm going to discard and reroll again. So I'm going to take a resource, and I'm going to discard a card from your hand. Isn't this 2?
Yep.
No, you don't need that one anyway.
That one.
And I'll pass.
Alright, so what happens with him is he's dead.
Well, this one is part of Kylo Ren, but he stays gone now.
He stays dead.
Because part of the win condition is defeating all the characters.
Get these guys to do some of their old cards.
No.
It's literally called Shitty Star Wars.
Oh, they're doing it ironically.
Mediocre drawings by mediocre artists.
So if I didn't discard a card, then can I discard a card now?
No. Do you want to do? Is it the card that was in your hand from before?
No.
No.
Like how you're like,
Stop trying to cheat.
yeah. Okay. So
Right,
it's my
you get to go
turn.
first. You don't have many dice cards in this deck, do you?
Huh?
You don't have many cards with dice, do you?
Maybe? Why?
I'm just wondering, because you only played like 1 or 2 dice cards already.
Yeah, because I'm still like trying to. I don't know what's got dice and what doesn't. Okay, so if they've got that, it's
Yep.
got a dice. Yes. See. Let's do this. So we got Blink. Funny thing.
Pay 3 and put 7 array.
Oh, and I collect 2 of these because we started again.
Yep.
Really forgot about it.
And then, because I played an upgrade on Ray, I get another action.
Fuck you, Ray.
So I'm going to use Heroism, which lets me remove that to deal damage to Ray. So I basically force you to put that damage on the Ray.
She just lost a shield anyway.
And it's back to you.
So a special is that. Alright, let's do that. So I do this, and then I take one of these.
Yep.
Doesn't do anything
Does 0
anyway.
damage.
It's fine.
The one I had like that had 2.
That's okay, that's fine. So it doesn't do anything. Your turn.
So I'm going to activate Ray.
Her dice. So that's the whole, I guess that's the whole aim of the game, being load up.
Yeah. So part of it is get the more dice you have in play, the more stuff you can do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's my turn.
Yep.
And I'm probably going to have to do this.
So I'm going to resolve this
Yeah.
to remove your resources.
And then I'm going to have to play this, do this, because he's going to eventually die.
Going to activate Finn.
So, if you have a card that actually counts something but your dice have been used, can you still count it? It's still showing it, but it's been used.
It's not in play.
It's not in place. None of this is going to happen.
Is that card?
None of my cards are in fucking play. Well, make this one. But I have no reason. Done. Can't do anything.
So you can remove one of these dice.
The smart idea would be remove that one.
I'm gonna discard. Reroll these two. Same thing. Let's throw PVA in.
Just put it in.
Yep. So I'm gonna use BB-8 special, which lets me pick one other dice. Reroll both of them. So I'm gonna use this focus to make this a +2. I'm gonna play Close Quarters Assault. I have 2 melee dice, so I'll discard 2 cards.
Of mine?
Yep.
Just random ones? Or
Yeah, just random ones. And I'm going to discard 2 more with the second copy. I'm going to do 3 damage.
I have no more ones left. I'm gonna have to.
So what you can, you can remove these as the characters.
Oh, okay, so I got those back. So, took a shield, that one.
I'm going to take a resource and spend it to do 2 more. Then I'm going to do 2 more. So you can remove a 1 and replace it with a 3. 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
He's dead.
It's dead.
I lost.